You're not asking for a K to 3 or a K to 8. You're asking for a middle school. And as a board member, I will honor that request.
A request that is to convert Chief Brody Elementary into a central middle school. Voicing her stance, the longest-serving member and vice chair of the Guam Department of Education Board, Maria Gutierrez, made a public comment in support of the shift at a community session.
And it's funny that the concerns of Chief Brody being converted to middle school are people that are not residents of Tamuning. I'm a resident of Tamuning. We are looking at what is the best for our kids.
According to Superintendent John Fernandez, there are nearly 30,000 students enrolled in the system. Currently, students from the northern area of Tamuning and Dededo are going down to Pidi to attend Jose Rios Middle School.
We do have 41 schools. They're spread across the island. Many of these schools are there from the 50s and 60s. Where they may be located now may not be where the population has since grown and moved.
Seeing an increased density and steady growth with movement from south to north. Superintendent Fernandez says that about 2/3 of the population is based up north and about 1/3 or 9,000 students are in the south.
As we did that study up north, clearly in Dededo and parts of Tamuning, we're seeing that there's just so many kids and not enough schools.
And this effort to create a central middle school may be the key solution to the problem. Fernandez says it provides some relief for those students traveling far, as it would allow 800 students to attend. Currently, there are 250 students that attend Chief Brody Elementary School.
Yes, if we had a central middle school at that location, we would need to facilitate the shift of our students into their appropriate elementary school, and then work with the faculty and staff. A lot of the concern that we're hearing from the Chief Brody community is, when is this going to happen? If it's going to happen, what happens to us? And that's very important to us. We don't want to ignore that. But for right now, we don't have the resources available.
Over 1 year ago, the Guam Education Board received a resolution passed by the Tamuning Tuman-Harmon Municipal Planning Council, supporting this and seeking assistance of the legislature and governor for necessary resource funding. A legislation has been introduced by Vice Speaker Talina Nelson to appropriate the estimated cost of $10 million for this project.
About half of that amount is necessary to bring the existing facility up to, first of all, your health and safety standards and a facility appropriate for older and bigger students. Mm-hmm. So right now you have a lot of, your toilet bowl or toilets that need to be adjusted, sinks that need to be raised, and things like that. We need to expand the cafeteria, so things like that. So it's about $4.7 million is what we estimate.
And the other half of about $5 million for a gym to provide middle school students with the option to join interscholastic sports. These renovations and upgrades would take at least a year to complete. In moving forward, Fernandez says the board has decided to make this conversion if the necessary financial support and resources will be made available by the legislature. Come August 13th, the start of the new school year, Superintendent Fernandez assures that this will still be home to the busy bees. For Guam's News Network, I'm Adriana Catero.